podcast fresh.
All right. All right, and let's ditch Beetlejuice and let's go to Gotham City, I guess. Joker Folie Deux, which I don't know if I said that right, but this is the sequel to the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. That was a hit. That won an Oscar. You know, that was one of the most revered movies of that year, and I liked it a lot. But it's one of those movies where, you know, as good as it is and as much as I liked it, for some reason I have no itch to ever watch it again. You know, it's just one of those. I recognize its merits and I understand like why it was such a big movie and a great movie. But just it could have just been called something else. You know, it's like not everything has to be made into a real. It needs to be translated into like a real life scenario. I feel like The Dark Knight already did that while still keeping the Joker comic booky, but it did such a good job at making those characters like grounded into like maybe it's our reality kind of thing. Whereas this, it's like it's just taking that a step further with making the Joker as he has like a mental illness where he like laughs or whatever it is, and it's like cool, that's fine, that's probably a real thing. But again, it's like that's the Joker though, you know, like it's always had this weird thing with me. So that aside, I enjoyed the movie, but I just feel like it didn't have to be a Joker movie. It could have literally just been a movie about this guy. But anyway, taking it as a sequel to the Joker, we see the movie open up and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is in a car and people are like going and riding around him, obviously because of the events of the first movie. And I feel like he's just inspired people to put on clown makeup and do crimes, is what I get. The biggest draw about this movie is having Lady Gaga as Harley Quinn. That alone is very intriguing. That alone is very that draws eyeballs. That puts asses in seats for sure. She's proved her acting chops in that movie with Bradley Cooper, the singing one, Wish Upon a Star or something, or no, A Star Is Born. That's the one.
There you go. Yeah, Star Is Born.
Star Is Born, and you know that did really good. I'm still to watch that, but I'd like to. But yeah, I think she's proved her acting chops, and from what I see in this trailer of her version of Harley Quinn, it looks really badass and cool. Of course, her being in it does lend to the fact that to the rumors actually that this was going to be somewhat of a musical. And again, I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But you know, the images they show in this trailer look really cool. I still kind of struggle to grasp what the hell we're really dealing with here. I feel like there's a lot of ambiguity in this trailer. I just feel like this guy's becoming famous for the wrong reasons, and we're just seeing that unfold. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it once, just like I did the first one, just to see what's up with it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not hopeful that this is gonna be like one of my favorite movies of all time. Darren, we'll start with you this time. What'd you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed the first one. I really did. There was, I think they really tried to make the stair scene with the music, iconic.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody, it still sticks in the mind. I remember it. It was kind of cool. Like we're focusing on the Joker. He's probably the first bad guy from the Batman cartoons watching as a kid. I can really remember. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, he's badass. So to see a movie really like focused and honed in on the Joker, I think it's kind of a cool concept. Because of that nostalgia. Joaquin Phoenix, I thought he absolutely smashed it. I think he got an Oscar for that rap role, if I remember rightly. I thought he absolutely smashed it. I'm really looking forward to this one actually. I think Lady Gaga will bring an interesting touch to this as well. I remember watching her in the American Horror Story franchise. She was, I think it was in Hotel. She did really well in that one. Played a really sort of strong character there. I thought she led really, really well. Again, I think she's going to smash this one as well. So I'm quite excited. There is a part of me that thinks, she could probably take this into a bit of a musical as well, as you mentioned. It's Lady Gaga. You just don't know what you're going to get. So it's going to be interesting to see. I see Brendan Gleeson's in it as well. He's quite a cool actor. He was the butcher from Gangs of New York, if you remember that movie.
No, I've never seen that one.
The butcher,
I don't remember the butcher. Is that the main heel?
So he was like Leo's kind of mentor in a way. He kind of looked out for him, and then
okay, yeah.
Who was the main guy? Was it Daniel
It's not the heel. The heel is Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis, right. Well, Daniel Day-Lewis is the one that fucked him up, basically.
Yeah.
Brendan Gleeson, he's an Irish actor. He's he's been in a few movies, but a lot of low-budget ones. But he's always been, a pretty decent actor. So I think it's cool to see him in something. It's a movie as big as this, so it's cool to see that he's still around. And Steve Coogan's still slipping into movies as well. So I'm not sure where he's going to fit into this one, but I'm actually quite excited for this one, if I'm honest. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the first one. Coming in with kind of an open mind to this, and obviously, again, some nostalgia with the Joker being one of my favorite villains. So, it gave me the warm fuzzies. What can I say?
All right, that's two warm and fuzzies.
That is warm and fuzzy approved.
That is added to the counter.
It'll be like a special sticker when something is like warm and fuzzy approved.
So, yeah, instead of the fresh rating or whatever, it's warm and fuzzy.
Yeah, exactly.
We get a sound effect to go with it as well. That'd be fantastic.
Right.
Damn right. Chris, what do you think of Joker Folie Adieu?
Adieu. It looks good, man. I think the movie's going to be very similar to the trailer in the sense of it's these really long, a lot of imagery, a lot of music. Obviously, they're promising like at least 15 songs in the movie, so there's going to be a lot of music, obviously, of different varieties, and I think it's going to be cool. It's going to be like an interesting sort of roller coaster to watch. The original Joker made off of $55 million budget, made over $1 billion at the box office, which is just incredible. First rated R movie to hit $1 billion, and when they turned around, they grabbed 2 Oscars when nobody was looking. So that's pretty good for that. For a nice investment, a movie that's well made. This is going to be different. That's sort of my take on it. Lady Gaga's, she's proven herself, just like you said. And so in terms of any go away heat or anything like that, I don't buy it. I think that's a minority. I think she is accepted, and I think she's going to do a good job in this one. The box office potential, does it do another $1 billion? I don't know. It's going to be really crazy to see. The last one came out in 2019. That was 5 years ago. The world's changed a lot since 2019. How much do people want to go out and sit down and watch something that, just like you said, Pac, it's kind of going to be sort of like a heavy watch. It's going to take a strip out of you to watch this thing, but I think we're going to get something really powerful again. I think that it should be really good. I mean, anybody expecting to see really state-of-the-art action sequences or, barn burner graphics and things like that, I think you're going to be really disappointed. I think this is going to be a very cinematic approach, more so than the first Joker, I think. I really feel it with this one, with a lot of the music, the costuming, and sort of that dark humor that we've kind of come to love and enjoy. I mean, at the end of the trailer, did you guys see at the end of the trailer, they basically redo the part with the steps, except Gaga's there now. She's fucking around in the background. Yeah. It's hilarious. It looks really, really cool. And in a strange artistic way that I understand is different and not everybody likes, in some strange way with the way they've played with the story and the character of Joker, it really is such an interesting artistic way to see the Joker sort of rise to power. Well, how does he do it? How does he take over the mob, knowing that he's just one guy and he murders somebody at the end of the first movie, right? How does he get out of that? Well, it'll all be explained, and it might not make sense, right? But I think this is just a nice artistic take on it. And I wouldn't mind seeing more of them. But you're right, Ryan. It's not something that you're going to want to watch over and over again. Maybe once or twice, really appreciate it, and you move on. These movies are a little bit heavy to watch.
There's Robert De Niro already about it in the first one, right?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he did.
I just feel like part of the beauty of the Joker character is not knowing where he came from, because they never made like a clear cut origin story for him. So it's like when these movies come out and try to explain this, like even like Batman 97 or 87, no, what am I talking about? Batman 89, whenever it came out. They made the Jack Napier thing, and like he fell into the chemicals and stuff, and that's been like the more accepted origin story, but even then that's not set in stone. So every time you see a Joker origin, it's like I guess part of the charm is like which one's the real one, but also part of the charm to me, it's like I don't even want to think about it. Like I just like the fact that we don't know who this guy was or is or what he wants, and I don't know. That's just me as a fan though. So if you're into that, if you want to know where he came from or what it is, the whole gimmick of it, then I guess this Joker movie is probably, up your alley. So very good, very happy for those of you who want to see this. That comes out in October, so that's also very close. A lot of stuff happening later this year.